Welcome to A Minute for God. The third command from the book of James chapter 1 is to connect to God's wisdom. Verse 5 tells us, if you need wisdom, ask our generous God and He will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking. God promises to give wisdom during those times when we're wondering why we're going through tough times. And God gives wisdom in two ways. First, God gives generously. Verse 5 is used in a verb tense, which means that not only will God give wisdom generously, but will continue to give that wisdom. God also gives wisdom graciously. God gives wisdom as a gift and will not rebuke you for asking. We need wisdom during our trials, so we will not miss what God wants to teach us. And we can see this in verses 6 through 7. But when you ask Him, be sure that your faith is in God alone. Do not waver, for a person with divided loyalties is as unsettled as a wave of the sea that is blown and tossed by the wind. Such people should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. If we do seek God's wisdom, especially during whatever trials we're going through, verse 12 tells us what God then does for us. God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love Him. So if you persevere through the trials in your life, looking to God's strength and wisdom to bring you through, that just brings us back to verse 3 again, where we can consider it all joy.